I'm Joanna Garzilli. Thanks for connecting with me here. I wanted to just share a little bit of my insights and experience about being a beginner. This is a theme that just started showing up in my life again in the last couple of months, and very much so in the last few weeks. I feel my soul is being pushed towards being okay with being a beginner. That is very challenging for me because when you have expertise in a certain area, it's almost, think about something that you're really, really good at, right? That you do professionally or a hobby, just something that is easy for you. You can do it in your sleep. You don't have to think, you don't have to expend much energy doing it. And then when you learn something new, when you are a beginner, it's not just the intellectual side of things or the energy it takes of having to focus, but I will share from my perspective here that I have to deal with my unevolved ego. In Big Miracles, I talk about this idea of one of the rules about living without ego. And I noticed that if I can't learn something very quickly and I get frustrated, I quickly fall into a despondency and shame. The two of those feelings, along with peppered with a few other negative feelings as well. And what I've been doing lately is I have been going back to doing morning pages, which I love, from Julia Cameron's The Artist's Way. And actually, that was how I ended up writing getting into writing professionally when I wrote Scarlett's Confession, Tales of a British Psychic. That came from doing morning pages. And then that sustained me to be able to then go on to do Unleash the Psychic in You and Big Miracles as well. Now I am being challenged in a whole new way, where as I've been doing my morning pages, my soul has guided me towards cryptocurrencies. And you may not know this, but I'm going to share this with you. Many years ago in London, I used to work in corporate finance and investment banking. And I worked for a boutique a mergers and acquisitions boutique. And one of the buildings I worked in, they had the London Stock Exchange, and I see all the traders there, and they'd have their yellow jackets on, their red jackets, the blue jackets. And to me, it was really, really exciting. I started to do my securities and futures authorities exams, which is the exam in the UK. Out here, it's a Securities and Exchange Commission. And but I gave up because I just didn't have that belief in myself. And I think it was partly that I just didn't want to stick with it. I didn't have the perseverance for it at that point. So now I felt my soul pulling me back to that. A couple of friends of mine here online have said, "Oh, you know, not coaching anymore." No, for me, it's a yes and. I am still doing my intuition coaching. I'm still doing private readings. I am still writing, but I am adding to my repertoire. I am expanding what I'm doing, and so now I have being guided towards the launch of Crypto Angel Network. It is in its infancy, and so it's extremely uncomfortable for me. And it's really, really exciting to embark on something new. So, there's times where I've had in my head where I sit down on the morning pages and I just think, well, this is just so silly because I don't have the experience, right, the background in trading. But every morning when I go to those morning pages, or I go to I'm just grabbing my daily planner, and it says, write an encouraging message to yourself. Those encouraging messages that I keep being led to are to do, to do crypto. And so I wrote a positive reminder to myself, and this is something that I think that whenever I start to move away from the strength of my soul, it helps me. It just helps me get back to myself when I can look in my planner and just see that positive daily reminder. Hence, right, why it's called a reminder. So the little note I want to share with you here, and this will be interesting to look back on for a year from now. Will I have persisted with Crypto Angel Network, or will it be something that I started that just ends up nothing happens with it? I used to be someone years ago who started things and did not finish them. In the last, I'd say the last 12 years, I have consistently, whatever I've set about to do, I have completed it and stuck with it. So we'll see what happens. More will be revealed. And I appreciate you being here with me on my journey with this. I hope that maybe if in some way you feel like with all the changes happening in the world, perhaps you're really rethinking about who you are and how you want to express yourself creatively. And creatively doesn't mean just as an artist. It could mean in business as well. I think business is a very creative thing. What could that look like for you? I mean, for me, someone who's done psychic intuitive readings and now diving into trading, only so far investing, but I'm going to see how I do with this challenge of day trading. So I said here to myself, Joanna, Crypto Angel Network is a leading website and resource in the crypto space for the average person, and especially for new people. It is a great platform to feature and share crypto leaders in a fun and entertaining way. So, yeah, the angel card here today is delight. And I'm going to delight in that positive daily reminder to myself. I haven't launched the website yet. The website's almost done. And I've just launched the YouTube channel. So I've just done my second video that I'm going to be uploading to that. And yeah, we'll see how the journey goes. So I hope that this idea of being a beginner inspires and excites you. And yeah, thank you for being here with me today. I appreciate you. And let me know what you're up to, if there's something that you want to potentially begin, right? New beginnings. All right, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.